What's up, everybody? Kazdan is on here with a slightly different video than what you guys are probably used to. So, if you notice behind me, everything is packed up because I'm in the middle of moving, and so there's just a lot going on. In fact, this used to be where my Jaguar setup and my dev unit setup was. I had my CDI, my Xbox, and my camera equipment set up over here. And yeah, Intellivision Amico, I know. But I have been living out of this camera, Jesus Christ. I've been living out of this camper for going on 5 years now. When I started my channel a couple of years ago, I started it for the Atari VCS community ultimately, and I also wanted a place to kind of like drop my short videos and skits and stuff like that. But it turned into something so much more, and this camper is part of that venture. I'm a full-time college student. I finished 2 of my degrees. I'm almost done with my third and final degree, and I'm entering into a program so I can try to become a teacher. And anyways, in many ways, a lot of people who are a part of my channel follow me for things like, Power Rangers and Atari, Beetleborgs even, and then of course some of my camera stuff, and a lot of the retro things that I do as well. So if you've been here since the very beginning, you know the type of person I am, you know where I come from, you know that I had a rough upbringing, and that this camper was my first chance at freedom and independence. And I'm happy to announce that this camper, in all of its flaws, is leaving because I am getting a brand new one, modern, and it has a spare room, and I can have a dedicated game room and office to make more content for this channel for you guys. But I wanted to be a little bit vulnerable because this camper does mean something to me. In a way, a lot of you guys who are on my channel have kind of watched me flourish. I've been a part of the Atari community since I was 26 years old. And I really got intense into the community roughly around 2020 when I got my first Jaguar, my Lynx, and of course my VCS. And in a way, you guys have kind of watched me grow up and become the man that I am today. I don't really show a lot of this stuff, but this camper was well on its way out. It's just kind of showing you like the trim, which we had to peel off because the slide out was leaking and water was pouring in. And I, of course, almost damaged the integrity of a lot of things. And, although it's a bit of a mess in here right now, and I do apologize, skylight, you see that soft spot here, and I will be getting rid of this, trying to junk it or sell it for maybe $1,000 or $2. But this thing has served its purpose in a way that I couldn't have ever been ungrateful for. And of course, I've shared that with Kirsten over here. So thank you for that. She's actually done some artwork for us before under Morris-Tenia, and she's done some beta testing for us. And yeah, I wanted to give everybody a life update and kind of talk about why the channel hasn't had a lot of content over the last year. And that's because I've been focusing heavily on school, dealing with, this issue here and here. And I've also been trying to focus on getting my life on track and finding a career in what I do. Turn this AC unit off. Somewhere along the way, my actual AC unit stopped working, and we had to resort to this. So shout out to my buddy Howard, because he helped us with that when we really needed it. And this, although it hasn't really been in a lot of my videos, this shelf was to protect the helmets and stuff that I had in place for the Power Ranger fan film, which, again, I've had a long-running relationship with Fable Comic Con, and so they also kind of helped me get on the ground with a lot of stuff that I do. Well, anyway, I'm excited to show you guys the new game room when that time comes. And for now, my channel will be on hiatus. But with that, there will be a lot of new content. I am thinking about doing a Patreon because I'm 23,000 in the hole, on a new home, which I'm doing both for myself and for this channel, and just as general, getting better with my life kind of deal. It was definitely well deserved. I've been working hard to get to this point for the past year. Last year I did a video on mental health and how I needed to step away and kind of figure things out, and that was either find a career choice or go to the military. And I'm thankful that I didn't go to the military because I may not be the same guy today. So I come from a military family. I know, like how it can be, and that's not to like downgrade anything. Of course, support your troops and stuff like that. So I don't want anyone to ever think that I take that for granted. I just don't think it was for me. And I've had a lot of things that I've had to fight through. I'm celebrating 8 years of sobriety. I am, finally getting away from, my past and, the troubles of my youth. I'm well beyond healing my inner child, and now I'm just healing my inner teenager, getting the things that I finally have always wanted my entire life. And like I said, it's like you guys have, who do follow me and support me and watch the stuff that I do. Not necessarily fans, I would rather say family, in a less melodramatic way. You guys have watched me grow up, so thank you for that. And I'm going to continue to do good. I'm going to continue to do good for both this channel and for those that support me. Anyway, I don't want to keep this dragging on. I just wanted to take that time to share some of the memories and some of the struggles that I've taken to get to this point, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I'm Kaz Danazan with Kraz Productions, signing off.